Pray for Igboho. He was seriously injured after DSS raided his house. Council advises Nigerians and all well-wishers of Sunday Igboho. Now, this is his lawyer, counsel to Chief Igboho, who is currently in Cotonou prison because we reported to you yesterday that his cell has to be changed. They said so that he can be able to have access to basic amenities, that he should be able to use. Thank God the handcuffs that were both on his hands and feet has been removed. And Sunday Igboho has gone through a lot. He shouldn't be going through this if not for the country we have where there is no truth, no fairness, nothing to show that we are people who stand for truth. We have a government who are seriously intimidated whenever they see somebody rise up to them. They become intimidated and they do everything possible to put down the people or the persons. This is what they are doing to Sunday Igboho for speaking out for the voiceless. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. Thank you. Pray for Igboho. He was seriously injured after DSS raided his house. Counsel. Ibrahim Saleme, one of the lawyers representing Yoruba Nation agitator, Chief Sunday Adeyemo, popularly known as Sunday Igboho, has called for patience and prayers for the activists. Salome revealed that Igboho suffered several injuries during a raid conducted on his Soka Ibadan, Oyo State House on Thursday, July the 1st, 2021, by the Department of State Services. Recall that the DSS operative raided Igboho's residence following they said intelligence report that he was stockpiling arms. According to the stock persons of the DSS, Mr. Peter Afolayan, security operatives came under heavy gunfire when they said they approached Igboho's house by 9 of his men. Hearsay, nobody was there to confirm. Afolayan had said 6 of his men were armed with AK-47, while the remaining 3 were armed with pump action, which they did not see in the house. So where is the pump action? He disclosed that 13 suspects were arrested in Igboho's house and taken to the DSS headquarters in Abuja. Salemi stated, I urge his family and supporters, friends, to be patient and prayerful. They should support him with prayers at this time. He's going through a lot, both emotionally and physically. When he was attacked in his house, he jumped from the top of a building. His ribs were hot. He was severely injured. Are you listening? So when that attack started, he jumped from the top of the building. Remember that they checked the whole house, they didn't find him. They said he jumped from the top of a building. He broke his ribs. He's severely injured. In fact, he could not stand before the judge. He sat to address the judge. He needs freedom for medical attention. Those of us that were his lawyers are making serious efforts so he could get medical attention. We've never heard this part before with regards to Chief Sunday Igboho and all that has been going on. This is rather very sad, very sad, because we know what happened and people have different opinion as to what possibly could have happened to Igboho on that day. People were not sure how he was able to escape. But apparently DSS came. The right thing for government officials to do, because you're not criminals, you're not common thugs, is to announce their presence. We are here, Igboho. Can you come out of your house? Then they go around the vicinity to see if he's trying to escape and all that and all that. But guess what? They did not do any of that. They came in and straight on, they started firing. Straight on. They just said for about 2 hours, they started firing. It was in that process that 2 people, bullet touched them and, they lost their life in the whole process. Now, the lawyer is the one telling us that Sunday Igboho actually jumped from the top of the building. I don't know how he managed to escape. And he said he broke his ribs. Are you listening? He said even in court or nowhere, he had to visit, it was in court and the issue had to be looked at. that Sunday Igboho could not stand. Remember, it's an internal injury. And remember, he's not as young as he used to be. Yeah, the older you get, he's not as young as he used to be. It's an internal injury. Okay? Says Sunday Igboho jumped from the top of the building, broke his ribs. And so when he was to address the judge, he could not even stand. With the level of pain, the judge could understand that he should sit down and address the judge, which they accepted and took in Benin Republic. So, please, the lawyer is the one asking everybody to please support Igboho with prayers. And they are doing all they possibly can to ensure that he's out of that place so he can get medical attention. He needs the medical attention. You know, what has happened to Sunday Igboho, it's enough for blood pressure to go up. It's enough. I mean, the man will just be asking himself, I just stuck out my neck so that people will not be killed. And he'll be asking himself, is the government actually happy that people are being kidnapped, raped, and murdered? I'm just wondering what is really going through Sunday's mind now. I'm really wondering. And all he was asking for is that these things stop. Is that those carrying out this evil atrocity stop on their track and allow people to go on with their lives, you know, and allow people to continue. This was all he was asking for. At some point, he looked at it and said, no, this thing is not working. How can Nigerians, you know, be suffering? This government is seriously marginalizing people from other regions, other places. You block, you say there is border closure in the south, but there is border closure in the north. How do we, I mean, in fact, things are expensive. You don't care because you don't buy things from the market. You don't know what people are going through. Education is in shambles. Children don't go to school. You don't care. Even local government chairman will drive past, buy things from them on the roadside. And he said, you know what? Maybe if we have our own country, our own republic, we'll be able to look after our own. And this was the problem. Leave us a comment. We'd sincerely like to hear from you. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if this is your first time. We sincerely appreciate you. God bless you. Bye for now. Please don't forget, pray for Chief Sunday Igboho.